At the edge of a quiet green forest, where the river moved slowly between soft grass and old trees, there lived a young rabbit named Robin. Robin may not have been the strongest or the fastest, but he had a heart that kept hoping, even when life gave him every reason to stop. Every morning before sunrise, Robin stepped out of his small burrow with tired eyes, while birds began to wake and the river whispered softly in the distance. But Robin had no time to sit and listen. His mother was sick, his two little sisters depended on him, and their old burrow grew weaker with every season. So every day, Robin worked. He searched for food, gathered dry leaves, and repaired the burrow with his tired little paws. By evening, while other animals played, Robin returned home covered in dust, carrying whatever he could for his family. When he came home, his sisters ran to him with bright eyes.
Did you bring anything, Robin?
Robin smiled.
Enough for today.
But his heart wanted a life beyond just enough. By the river, an empty piece of land waited quietly. Robin often stood there, imagining a garden filled with flowers, sunlight, and peace. Not a grand garden, just a place where his mother could sit, his sisters could play, and Robin could breathe without worry. Whenever the dream filled his heart, he quietly whispered,
One day.
One day, when his family was safe, his worries were lighter, and life finally became easier. But time kept passing, and that one day stayed far away, like a star Robin could see but never touch. Sometimes Robin shared his dream with his friends, Milo the monkey, Luca the fox, and Benny the squirrel. But they all said nearly the same thing.
Be patient, Robin.
Time will fix everything. Things will get better on their own.
Robin listened to them, and slowly he believed that maybe time would fix everything. So he kept working, kept worrying, and kept waiting for better days. One day, an old turtle clockmaker came to the forest with a small wooden cart full of clocks. Soon, animals gathered around him, each picking a clock for their homes. Some were golden, some were tiny, and some were colorful. Robin stood quietly at the back, watching them all. He had no money to buy anything. The old turtle noticed him.
Young rabbit,
He said gently.
what are you looking for?
Robin lowered his eyes.
I don't need a clock. I am waiting for the time when everything in my life becomes okay.
The turtle looked at Robin for a moment, then reached into his cart and took out a strange clock. It had numbers, tiny gears, and a beautiful wooden frame, but no hands to show the time. Robin frowned.
Excuse me, is this clock broken? How can a clock tell time without hands?
The old clockmaker smiled. He replied softly.
No. This clock is made for those who keep waiting for the perfect moment. It has no hands because the perfect moment never arrives.
Robin asked.
What do you mean? Are you saying there is no perfect moment at all?
The turtle placed the clock gently in Robin's paws. He said.
Tell me, young rabbit, what are you waiting for?
Robin said softly.
I am waiting for the day when my mother becomes healthy, when there is enough food, when our burrow is safe, when I am not tired all the time. Then I will start my dream.
The turtle listened quietly. Then he bent down, picked up a tiny seed from the ground, and showed it to Robin.
Do you know why forests exist? Because seeds do not wait for perfect days. A seed does not wait for gentle rain, soft soil, or a kind sky. It falls where life places it, and then it begins. It grows through sunlight, storms, and cold ground, little by little.
Then his voice became quieter.
You think your life must become easy before you begin. But life does not always become easy first. Sometimes you begin while things are still hard, and that is how strength grows.
Robin held the clock tightly.
What if I fail? What if no one helps me? And what if fear still stays with me?
The turtle looked at him kindly.
Then you learn. You begin with what you have, and you take the first step, afraid.
Looking at the clock with no hands, Robin finally understood that the perfect time was not something to wait for. It was something to begin with one small step. The turtle placed the tiny seed in Robin's other paw. He said,
Keep this, and whenever you feel like waiting again, remember this seed.
It looked too small to become anything, but maybe that was how every dream looked in the beginning. The turtle slowly closed his cart and began walking away. That evening, Robin returned home with the strange clock in one paw and the tiny seed in the other. His problems were still there. His mother was sick, his sisters still needed him, and the burrow still needed repair. But something inside Robin had changed. For the first time, he was not waiting for life to become perfect. He was thinking about where he could begin. The next morning, he walked to the empty land beside the river and began working. He cleared a few stones, dug the soil with his little paws, and planted the tiny seed. Milo, Luca, and Benny saw him and laughed.
Robin, do you really think this little seed will change your life?
Robin looked at the soil, then at the clock without hands in his bag. For the first time, their words did not stop him. He simply kept working. Days passed. Every morning, Robin went to the riverbank and worked quietly. He cleared stones, carried water, and slowly began shaping the empty land. Milo, Luca, and Benny often watched him and said,
Robin, you are wasting your time.
but Robin no longer stopped for their words. Little by little, flowers began to grow, birds came to rest near the river, and the empty land became full of life. Then, beside the garden, under the roots of a strong old tree, Robin built a new burrow for his family. It was warm and safe. And for the first time, his family slept without fear. One evening, Robin's mother sat outside in the warm sunlight, watching the flowers move gently in the breeze. His little sisters ran through the garden, laughing between the butterflies. After some time, Milo, Luca, and Benny came to the garden and looked around in surprise. And the little burrow stood strong beneath the old tree. Milo asked,
Robin, when did all this happen?
Robin smiled softly.
It happened while I stopped waiting.
From that day, Robin never waited for a perfect day again, because he learned something simple. Life does not become easy first. You become stronger first. And the perfect moment is often the moment you decide to begin.
The lesson is simple. Humans often wait for life to become perfect before they begin. We tell ourselves, when things get easier, I will start. But waiting slowly becomes a habit that keeps us stuck. Sometimes even the people around us become a part of that delay. They may say, be patient, everything will fix itself. But not everyone who sounds supportive truly wants to see you grow. Some people laugh, doubt, or discourage you because your progress reminds them of their own fear. So don't wait for perfect condition and don't depend upon people who only tells you to wait. Start with what you have. Even one small step taken with courage can change your life. If this story touched your heart and remind you not to wait for perfect moment, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Wisdom Unfolded. May you find the courage to begin with what you have, and may every small steps take you closer to the life you dream of. I will meet you again with another story. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and take care.